The history of Marked Tree, Arkansas, is deeply intertwined with the rivers that surround it and the industries that have shaped its growth. Early history and the Marked Tree. The town's name is derived from a large white oak tree that stood on the bank of the St. Francis River until 1890. This tree was marked with a prominent M, possibly by members of John Moll's notorious outlaw gang in the 1830s. The mark served as a navigational aid for river travelers, indicating a shortcut to the Little River. The arrival of the railroad and timber boom. Marked Tree's development was significantly accelerated by the construction of the Kansas City, Fort Scott and Gulf Railroad between 1881 and 1883. The railroad brought workers to the area to harvest the vast stands of timber, leading to a timber boom that dominated the local economy for several decades. The decline of timber and the rise of agriculture. As the timber resources dwindled, the rich, river-nourished land was converted to agricultural use. Cotton, corn, soybeans, and rice became the primary crops, shaping the town's agricultural identity. Flood control and the St. Francis River Basin Project. The St. Francis River Basin, where Marked Tree is located, is prone to frequent flooding. In response to the devastating flood of 1927, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers initiated the St. Francis River Basin Flood Control Project. This project included the construction of the Marked Tree siphons in 1939, which significantly improved flood control and transportation along the river. World War II and the German POW camp. During World War II, Marked Tree housed one of two German prisoner-of-war camps in Poinsett County. The prisoners were employed in agricultural work and returned to Germany after the war. Post-war development and community growth. In the post-war era, Marked Tree continued to develop as an agricultural center. The town established a public library in 1938, a fire department in 1947, and began city mail delivery in 1952. The Civil Rights era and integration. Like many communities in the South, Marked Tree was segregated during the Jim Crow era. A dual school system existed until 1966, when schools were integrated. Modern Marked Tree. Today, Marked Tree remains a small town with a rich history and a strong sense of community. It continues to be an important agricultural center, and the St. Francis River and Little River remain integral parts of the town's landscape and heritage.